You had exams?
Not exams, but practicing on my event schedule and house moving.
Okay, sorry, what have you been practicing?
Singing, I guess.
Singing.
Yeah,
Wow, that's good. Good for you.
thank you.
Hello, Tuk Lin. How are you?
Hello, teacher. I'm fine.
Good. Yeah.
I want to ask you, like, next Sunday I will have an exam at my school, so I can
Yes.
join the IEL afternoon IEL class in the afternoon. So I want to ask you, can I join the IEL class in the morning instead of the afternoon?
Yeah, that's fine.
Because
That's fine.
I think I have to join the morning class in for about 3 weeks because I have 3 exam in Sunday afternoon.
Do you? Okay. 3 exams on
Next,
Sunday afternoon. That's
yeah.
fine. In the morning class at the moment, we're doing speaking in the morning class. So it will be it will be different from this class. But of course, you are welcome. You are very welcome, Tuk Lin. Okay. That's fine. No problem.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So
Thank you.
are you doing the exam or are you helping? Are you? Yeah. So are you doing the exam or are you supervising the exam?
Next week I will take the exam. No?
Oh, you're taking the exam.
Taking the exam.
Yes.
Yeah.
Next week is will start, not this week.
Okay. What is next week's exam?
It's related to my some subject. It's related to history and
History. Okay. History. It's Vietnamese history.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that interesting? Do you enjoy that?
No, I don't like it.
You don't like it. Okay. Is it a little bit boring?
Yes, and it's hard to me.
It's hard for you. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, good luck with that. And yes, of course, I will see you next Sunday morning. That is fine. No problem.
Yes, thank you so much.
Okay. You're welcome. Hello, Duk Nia.
Oh, sorry.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm good, thank you. Have you had a good week?
Yeah, it's a solid week.
Good, a solid week. Excellent. Hello, Tang.
Hello.
How are you, Tang?
Yeah, I'm good.
Good. Is your camera working, Tang?
My sister is going home, so I will borrow her laptop soon. So
Okay, good. Oh, good. What are you on your phone at the moment?
Yeah, I'm on my phone.
Okay, that's fine. All right, everyone. So we have 4 of us here. We will get started because it's already after 3 o'clock. Okay, so what we're going to be doing today, we're going to be doing all writing. Okay, all writing. I want to try finish the writing over the next couple of weeks, and then we will do a test, a writing test. Okay, but first of all, as usual, we will start with our fun phrase. Some of you may be familiar with this already. Michael, can you read it out, please? The fun phrase of the week.
Fun phrase of the week. Cost an arm and a leg.
Okay, thank you, Michael. Tuk Lin, what does it mean?
It means if something costs an arm and a leg, it's very expensive.
Have you heard this before, Tuk Lin?
I think I have heard this before.
Okay, good. All right. How do you use it? Duk Nia, how do you use it?
I really want to buy a new laptop, but the latest model costs an arm and a leg.
Okay. Have you heard this before?
No, I
Duk
haven't.
Nia. Okay, well, now you have. Okay, so if something costs an arm and a leg, very simple, just means it's very expensive. Very expensive. I would like to buy a new motorcycle, but I can't afford it. It costs an arm and a leg. Just means it's very expensive. Okay. Tongue. Hello, tongue.
Hello. Come here.
Hello, tongue. Yeah. Food coma. Tongue, what is a food coma?
It means you are full and you cannot eat more food.
A little bit more than that, tongue. A little bit more than that.
Like you're full
Yeah. You're full and
and feel a little bit sick.
yes, that's good. Okay, that's good, tongue. Yeah, you're full and you feel a little bit sick or very sleepy. Michael, not out of the woods yet.
Not out of the wood yet. Does it mean like you haven't decided what to do yet, or you lost?
No. That is one of the other ones. You haven't decided what to do yet. Not out of the woods yet. Duknia.
Yes.
Not out of the woods yet.
What are the word yet?
Yeah, we are not out of the woods yet. If I say
We
that,
still have problems.
yes, we still have some problem. Do you remember now, Michael?
Yes, I remember now.
Yeah, it means we still have some problem. Okay, we are still lost in some problem. We still have some problem. Okay. Tongue, under the weather.
It means you feel sick.
Means you feel sick. Correct. Okay. Cho Zhang is here. Hello, Cho Zhang. How are you?
Yes, I'm good.
Good. Welcome to the class, Cho Zhang. So, Cho Zhang, the ball is in your court. What does that mean?
It means that you have the right to decide something.
Yes, it just means your choice. Your choice. You choose something. You choose. You choose. Shall we have banh mi or pho for dinner? The ball is in your court. Okay. I'm sitting on the fence. Zung Ha is here. Hello, Zung Ha. How are you?
Hi.
Okay, welcome to class, Zung Ha. I'm sitting on the fence, Zung Ha. What does that mean?
Still considering about something?
Yes, means I'm not sure about something. Yeah, I'm still deciding about something. I'm sitting on the fence. That's good. Michael, once in a blue moon?
Once in the blue moon means it's very rare.
Correct. Tuk Lin. You can say that again, Tuk Lin. You can say that again.
Is I agree.
Yeah, I agree. You can say it's really hot today. You can say that again. Okay. Or I think history is very boring. You can say that again. Okay. Means I agree. Okay. All right. Duk Nia, caught between a rock and a hard place.
I don't remember this.
Okay. Tongue, can you remember this one? Caught between a rock and a hard place.
It means to choose like
Yeah, go on.
to choose hard and I don't know. I just remember the half of it.
Okay, not quite. What it means is that it means you are caught between two difficult decisions. Okay? You are stuck. You are between two hard decisions. So the example I give is you are doing a job you don't like. Okay? So do you decide to stay in the job, or do you choose to leave the job, but then you have no money? Does that make sense now, Tongue?
Yes.
Yeah, so you have two hard decisions to make. So you are between one hard decision and another hard decision. Both decisions will be not good for you. So you are caught between a rock and a hard place. Does that make sense to you, Cho Zhang?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, good. Rock and a hard place means you are stuck between two difficult decisions. Okay. Cho Zhang, beat around the bush. Beat around the bush. Can you remember? To beat around the bush. You've forgotten. Zung ha. Zung ha.
Yes,
Beat around the bush. Zung ha. Beat around the bush. What does that mean?
I don't remember this.
Okay. Michael, can you remember?
Yes. Beat around the bush mean to avoid about something.
Yes, to avoid expressing your real opinion about something, or to not talk honestly or frankly about a particular topic because you might upset someone, you might hurt them or make them angry. Okay, so you avoid talking about the topic, you talk around it. Do you remember now, Zung Ha? Zung Ha.
Yes,
Okay, do you remember now? Beat around the bush?
half of it.
Wow, very, very noisy where you are, Zung Ha. Must be hard for you to concentrate.
Yes, because my cousin all come here.
Oh, your cousins all come there, okay? And you have to stay in that room with them?
No, they are in different room, but their children are running over the
Okay,
house.
right, okay, I understand. Anyway, so sorry, Zung Ha, beat around the bush. Do you remember now? Now that I've explained it? It means you are avoiding talking about a serious topic.
Okay, I remember it now.
Yeah, does that make sense, Zung Ha? So maybe someone, and Cho Zhang, I'll remind you of this too, please, Cho Zhang. So maybe a friend of yours has bought a new pair of glasses, okay, but they are very ugly. And the friend says, these glasses, I just bought them. They were very expensive. What do you think? Okay, and you beat around the bush means you don't tell them exactly what you think. You don't say they are very ugly, even though you think they are. So you say something like, those glasses are very interesting. Okay, or those glasses are a bit unusual, but you don't say they're ugly because you don't want to hurt their feelings. Does that make sense to you, Cho Zhang?
Yes, it is.
Okay, good. All right. And the last one of these I'll do. Zung Ha, I'll come back to you again in case you missed the beginning of the lesson. What does cost an arm and a leg mean, Zung Ha?
It means very expensive.
Correct. Something is very expensive. This laptop cost me an arm and a leg. It's very expensive. Okay. All right. Thank you, everyone. So remember, I'm telling you all these things because these are very common idioms in English. You hear them all the time, every day. You will hear something like this. And if you are speaking or listening to someone speaking in English from a Western country, it is very useful to know these. Also very useful to be able to use them in a conversation if you are in a test. All right. We're going to look now at our word formation exercise. So I'm going to get you to answer these for me in chat. So please use chat to answer these questions for me. So we're looking at numbers 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So you have to have to use the correct form of each word in brackets. So can you please, there are 5 of them, can you please send me the answers to all 5 at once? Okay, in chat. Are there any questions about that? Okay, please start. I'll give you 1 minute to do this. Hello, Bhutan. Welcome to the class, Bhutan.
Hello, Mr. Win.
How are you, Bhutan? Hello, Bhutan. Can you still hear me?
Hello.
Yeah, can you still hear me, Bhutan? Hello, Bhutan. Okay, you should be just about finished by now. Number 8, maybe, is a little bit tricky. So as soon as you have all 5 answers, please send them to me in chat. I want to see these. I want to make sure everyone is doing the exercise. Can you hear me, Bhutan?
I can hear you now.
That's good, Bhutan. Can you turn your camera on, please? I can't see you.
Okay, let me check.
Okay, that's good, Bhutan. That's better. I can see you now. Thank you. All right, Bhutan, you know what we are doing?
Yes.
Okay, so we're doing numbers 6, 7, 8, and 9. And 10, sorry. You have to use the correct word. And you have to send them to me in chat.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Bhutan. All right, time. Okay, Tang, that's pretty good. 4 out of 5, Tang, okay? 4 out of 5. Number 8 is not correct. Number 8 is the one that's not correct. I can see 6, 7, and 8, Dukania, but not 9 and 10.
I misclick enter. So.
Okay. Okay, Tuklin, I can see all of yours. Thank you. So you have number 8 is not correct, Tuklin. You get 4 out of 5. Okay, 4 out of 5. Number 8 is not correct. Same for you, Duknia. I can see the others now. Thank you. So number 8 is not correct. The others are correct. Okay, number 8 is a little bit tricky. Zung Ha, you have 3 out of 5. Number 8 and number 10 are not correct. All right, just another few seconds, please, to finish these. Okay, 5 out of 5, Michael. That's very good. Excellent. You get 5 out of 5. Cho Zhang, how many have you done? Hello, Cho Zhang.
I'm texting the answer for you.
Oh, okay, thank you. And Bhutan, I can see 3 of yours. Okay, Cho Zhang, I'm just waiting for you, please. As soon as you are finished, we'll go through all the answers. Bhutan, have you done 9 and 10?
I'm done that. Let me send you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Bhutan. They are correct. Okay, 9 and 10 are correct. All right, thank you, Cho Zhang. 1. Oh, you missed one out. Sorry, Cho Zhang. You missed out number 8. But don't worry, doesn't matter. Okay. Here are the correct answers. Michael.
Yes.
Can you read number 6, please, with the correct word?
Number 6. In the
Yep.
UK, it is illegal to sell cigarettes to children under 16.
Good. In the UK, it is illegal. Illegal. Okay, the opposite of legal. Illegal to sell cigarettes to children under 16. Tuk Lin, number 7, please.
You can sweeten your tea with honey instead of sugar.
Good, is correct. You can sweeten your tea with honey instead of sugar. Now, number 8 was the one many people found tricky. Duknia.
Yes.
Can you read number 8 for me, please?
You need to clarify the final point of the presentation is rather confusing.
Clarify is correct, everyone. Clarify. Okay, for those of you who are not sure of this word, I'll send it to you now in chat. Okay, you should receive that. Clarify. Clarify means to make something clear or to explain something. You need to make the final point of the presentation clear. You need to clarify it. And it's also a synonym for explain. You need to explain the final point of the presentation. It's rather confusing. So clarify is the correct form of clear. A little bit tricky because it doesn't look much like clear, but it is connected. Clarify is number 8. Tongue, number 9, please.
The film turned out to be a big disappointment. It was really quite boring.
Is correct. The film turned out to be a big disappointment. It was really quite boring. Good. And number 10, Cho Zhang. Cho Zhang. Hello, Cho Zhang. Cho Zhang, oi. Cho Zhang. I can see you, Cho Zhang, but I can't hear you. Okay. Bhutan. Bhutan.
I'm here.
Yeah, number 10, please, Bhutan.
The rivalry between the city's two football teams is often quite, how can I say that?
This word here is fierce. Fierce.
Fear.
Can you say that for me, please? Fierce. It has an
Fear.
S. Yeah, has an S sound on the end. This is an S sound. So it is fierce. Fierce. Can you say it, please, Bhutan?
Fierce.
Fierce. Good. Good. That is better. Okay, so this one here, you are correct. This is rivalry. The rivalry. Rivalry is another synonym for like competition, the competition between the city's two football teams. The rivalry between the city's two football teams is often quite fierce. Fierce is something that means like very strong, very intense, very passionate. Something that is fierce is very, very strong. The fire was very fierce, means the fire was very hot and strong. Does that make sense, Bhutan?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so fierce means something that is very strong, very strong. Cho Zhang, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, Cho Zhang, so the answer to number 10 is rivalry. Rivalry. And
Yes.
did you hear me explain what fierce means? Did you hear that?
Yes, I can hear it.
Okay, so what does fierce mean, Cho Zhang?
First is something which is really dramatic, like
Yeah, but like very strong, very
Yes.
strong. Okay, so for example, I could say the fire is very fierce. It means the fire is very strong and very hot. Okay, so fierce really means something that is very strong. It's a good word for you to add to your vocabularies. All right, thank you, everyone. Any questions about any of those words? All right, illegal, sweeten, clarify, disappointment, rivalry are the answers. Okay. All right, from now on, we're going to do writing. Hopefully you all received from Mrs. Ha during the week my correction to the writing that you did for me last week. All right, I'm going to go just very quickly through your writing now with each of you. Each of you. All right, Tuk Ling. Tuk Ling.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Tuk Ling, can you see what you have written? What you wrote last week? Can you see on your screen?
Yes. Yeah, I
Okay.
can see.
All right. So I had to put the word in physically. Okay. To help make
Yeah,
your
yeah.
sentence make more sense. If you say many people believe that hard work is only suitable for men, well, that of course isn't true, because of course women work very hard too. So both men and women do hard work. So you need to make the word here physically. Physically means work that requires strength.
Yeah, I
It is
understand.
physical. Okay, good. All right. And it's better to put this phrase where you are giving a point of view, put that at the beginning of the sentence, not at the end. That's why I've changed it. In some people's opinion, okay, males can do everything. Okay. And the rest of that, you can just see I've taken out some of the words you don't need. All right. Some of the words you don't need.
Yeah.
Any questions about that?
No, I don't have the question.
Okay. Well, Zungha.
Yes.
Okay, Zungha, can you see your writing? Can you see your paragraph?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Again, you can see it's pretty good, Zungha. You can see I just made some small corrections. Okay.
I have questions.
Yes.
In the second sentence, for example,
Yes.
many people think that work requiring. In the first clause, I wrote it is work requiring, improving,
Yeah.
and in the second one is requires. Do I need to change the verb to improving?
Yeah. So the first one here, you see, I taught work is actually plural and singular. Okay. So it doesn't need an S in this sentence. The word work is both plural and singular. All right. So requiring here is correct. Okay, that is correct. And all you need here is just the S on the end. That's all you need. So your form of the word, the verb is correct, just needs the S. Does that make sense, Sungha?
But I thought that it should be both requiring in the two places.
You mean you should have requiring here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it need to be requiring or just requires?
You can have either. If you're going to use that, then it has to be requires, or you can take out that, okay, and have requiring. It's up to you. You can have either.
Okay.
Either one, Sungha, okay? So yes, so you are right. You can have requires here, but then you don't need to use that. But if you use that, then it needs to be that requires. Does that make sense? All right, Zungha. And the only other thing I've changed is this is the correct collocation for this sentence. Also in other aspects of life, not the other side of life. Okay, Zungha?
Okay.
Okay, good. Cho Zhang.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Cho Zhang, I just made a couple of changes. You can see how instead of beauty field, I've talked about beauty industry. Industry, field is okay, but industry is actually a better word for this. Okay, beauty industry is not appropriate for men. And I've changed this to how women should not become scientists, instead of follow the experiments. Does that make sense, Sungha? Sorry, Cho Zhang?
Yes, it is.
Okay, good. Tang. Hello, Tang.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, Tang, you can see yours was good, Tang. Okay, I haven't changed anything. Can you see your paragraph, Tang, on your phone?
Yeah, yeah, I can.
Okay, no, that was good, Tang. Well done. So do you have any question for me?
No, I don't.
Okay, good. Michael.
Yes.
Okay, can you see what I have changed?
Yeah, it's a lot shorter.
Yeah, shorter. I've made it shorter and just made some of your sentences and phrases more accurate. Okay.
I see.
Okay. So instead of it is believed, I've just changed that to some people believe, but not, because not everyone believes this. So you have
yeah.
to say some people. Right. And this is the way to say about passion. They are passionate about it. Not the same as their passion is settled in it. Doesn't make sense. Sorry. Okay. Have to
I
say
was
they
also
are
thinking about
they are passionate about it. All right. Any questions?
maybe can you tell me how to at least control my idea so I can make it shorter?
Control your eye. Just so please just remember for this, you only need to write 2 sentences. All right. 2 quite short sentences.
See.
All right. That's all you need. So please just remember you only need 2 ideas and then write short sentences about it. That's the best way to control it. So
Yeah.
even if you think of 3 or 4 ideas, only choose 2 of them. Okay.
Okay.
And write about those. Okay. Putan.
I'm here.
Okay, Putan. So again, I've only made some small corrections to yours, Putan. Do the corrections make sense to you?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Do you have any questions, Putan, about how I've corrected it?
No.
Okay. That's good, Putan. Most of this is correct. I just have made it a bit more correct. All right. And Duknia, can you please not correct it before I have seen it? Okay.
Okay.
I want to see what your writing is right before you use some software to correct it. All right. So I just need to teach you this now. So you all did pretty well with the introduction, okay, and your thesis statement, your opinion. Now we need to look at the 4 categories of task 2 questions. There are usually task 2 questions are one of 4 types, 4 different categories. And it's important that you know which category the task 2 question is, because that will help you plan and write your essay, because each type of question requires you to do something different. Cho Zhang.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Cho Zhang, can you please read type A, please?
Propose one or more solutions to a problem. Example, how can the problem of inequality between men and women in the workplace be solved?
Okay, good, Cho Zhang. So everyone remember, this is the question here. How can the problem of inequality between men and women in the workplace be solved? So the question is asking you to propose or think of one or more solutions to a problem. You can tell the word problem here. So your essay will be about solutions. Your essay will be about thinking of ways to solve this problem. Does that make sense, Cho Zhang?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so this will be a problem-solving essay. Okay, B, Zung Ha.
Yes.
Okay, can you please read B, Zung Ha?
Propose one or more solution to a problem. For example, how can the problem of inequality between men and women in the workplace be solved?
Okay, we've already done that one, Zung Ha. Can you read B, please? B.
B. Evaluate a solution to a problem. For example, many people believe that boys and girls learn better when they are educated separately. What is your view on this topic?
Okay, so evaluate Evaluate means that you have to give your opinion about the solution to a problem. So in this question, they've given you a solution to the problem. Okay, boys and girls learn better when they are in different schools, when they are educated separately. Okay, so that is they are saying this is the solution to the problem of maybe why boys don't learn as fast as girls do. Then you have to say what you think of this solution. So the first type of question is asking you to think of a solution. This one, they have given you a solution, but you have to tell them what you think of the solution. Is that a good or bad idea? Sung Ha, does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, so we're up to C, Bhutan. Bhutan.
I'm here.
Okay, can you please read C? C.
Provide an explanation or prediction. For example, what do you see as the main reason for gender inequality in the workplace?
All right, so gender inequality means that men and women are not treated the same. Okay, that is a problem in some workplaces. Men and women are not treated the same. Maybe women earn less money than men. Maybe men get given more interesting jobs than women. Okay, so inequality means people are not treated the same. And for this one, they want you to provide an explanation. What are the reasons that there is gender inequality in the workplace? So that is the third type of essay question. Okay, and again, for this one, they want you to think of reasons. So the first one, you think of solutions. This one, you tell them what you think of a solution. And this one, you have to think of reasons why something happens. And the last one is D. Michael.
Evaluate an idea or belief. Example, many people maintain that boys are naturally more aggressive than girls. To what extent do you agree with this view?
Okay, good. All right. Evaluate, again, means you have to say what you think of an idea or belief. In this case, all right, the belief is some people think that boys are more aggressive than girls. Okay, what do you think of that? So your essay will basically have 2 paragraphs saying, do you agree with this or not? So those are the 4 different types of essay questions that you will be asked. And 90% of the questions you will be asked to write about in task 2 will be one of these 4. Does anyone have any questions about that? Okay, what I'm going to do is to get you to write in chat for me. All right, I want you to read each of these essay topics. These are task 2 essay topics. And tell me in chat, is essay number 1, is this an A, B, C, or D type of essay? Number 2, is it an A, B, C, or D type of essay? Number 3, A, B, C, or D. And number 4, A, B, C, or D. And remember, I'm practicing this with you because it is very useful. You need to work out what the essay wants you to do. If you get this wrong, then you will lose marks because you will be answering, your answers won't make sense. They won't answer the question properly. Tuklin. Hello, Tuklin.
Yes.
Hi. So is what I'm asking you to do, does that make sense?
Yes, I understand.
Okay, so all you have to do in chat is just send me the number 1 and what you choose, A, B, C, or D. Number 2, A, B, C, or D. Number 3, A, B, C. So you don't have to write anything. Just A, B, C, or D beside each number. Is that clear for everyone? You only have to choose the letter and send it to me. All right, I'll give you a minute to do this because you need to read the essay question. I'll give you a clue. Each essay is one of the 4. So A, B, C, and D each gets used once and only once. Cho Zhang.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, does it make sense, Cho Zhang, what I'm asking you to do?
Yes, of course.
Good. To make sure. Zung Ha.
Yes.
Is that okay with you, Zung Ha? Does it make sense?
Yes.
Okay, good. So again, everyone, all you are writing is 1, A, B, C, or D, 2, A, B, C, or D, 3, A, B, C, or D, and 4, A, B, C, or D. That's all you're writing to me in chat. Okay, who is first to finish? Michael, you're first to finish, very quick. Okay, thank you, Bhutan. I can see yours now. Thank you, Tuk Lin. Thank you, Cho Zhang. Okay, Cho Zhang. Hello, Cho Zhang.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, I noticed, Cho Zhang, you have used C twice. Right? You only use C once. All right, so each one you use once only. All right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, thank you, Tang. I can see yours. Okay, so who is missing? So, Duk Nia. Are you almost finished, Duk Nia?
Yeah, I'm almost.
Okay. And Zung Ha. Zung Ha.
Yes.
Have you almost finished, Zung Ha?
Yes, almost.
Okay.
Teacher, can you scroll the page up? I can't see the SMS.
You can't see the question, sorry.
Okay.
Can you see now?
Yes, I can see now.
Okay. All right, another 20 seconds for this, please. Okay, thank you, Zung Ha. All right, Duk Nia.
Yes, I'm doing the fourth. I'm doing the fourth question.
Okay. All right, just a few more seconds, please. Sorry, Duk Nia. Okay, Duk Nia, are you finished yet? Otherwise, I will have to keep going.
Yeah, I have. Let me send it.
Okay, thank you, Duk Nia. I've got that now. Okay, looking at everyone's answers, only one person got all of them correct. Congratulations, Zung Ha. Zung Ha.
Yes.
Okay, you got 100%, Zung Ha. Well done. Very good.
Thank you.
Okay, all right, so everyone else made at least one mistake. So these are the answers, everyone. So the first essay, why do you think women generally hold fewer positions of power? Okay, the answer to that is C. Provide an explanation. Provide an explanation gives you the clue. Why do you think? Okay, means you have to provide an explanation. So number one is C. Number two, I'll just check who got C first. So Duk Nia, correct. Zung Ha, yes. Tang, yes. Cho Zhang, yes. Tuk Lin, do you understand now?
Yes.
Okay, so it says provide an explanation. Okay, provide an explanation means it must be this one as C. Why do you think? You have to explain something. That's why it's C. Putan's correct. Michael, do you understand now?
Yes.
Okay, so number one is C. Number two, everyone, is D. Number two is D. In many parts of the world, unemployment among men is rising. while the number of jobs held by women is increasing. Do you think women will overtake men as the main salary earners? Okay. Do you think is D. You have to evaluate an idea. Right? So the idea is this. Unemployment among men is rising while the number of jobs held by women is increasing. Okay, so actually D is the idea. D. Okay, so it's D, Michael. Bhutan D. Tuk Lin, you're correct. Cho Zhang should be D. That was a little bit a tricky one. Zung Ha got D and Duk Nia got D. Number 3, the answer is you have to evaluate a solution to a problem. So the answer is B. Number 3 should be B. The solution, okay, you are being asked to evaluate is government intervening in the labor market. Intervene means governments interfering or governments having some control on the labor market. Okay, so you have to, that is the solution to the problem of men and women being paid the same, to making sure men and women are being paid the same. So you have to say what you think of that solution. Is the solution to getting men and women equal pay is for the government to step in and do something. So you have to say what you think of this solution. So B is the answer. And the last one is number 4 is what can be done to promote greater equality. Okay, so it's asking you for solutions to the problem. So this is A. Number 4 is A. So again, I'll give you the answers. Number 1 is C, right? You have to provide an explanation. 1 is C. Number 2, okay, is D, evaluate an idea or belief. Do you think women will overtake men as the main salary earner? Okay, evaluate an idea. Say what you think of this idea. Number 3 is B, evaluate a solution to the problem. So the problem is getting men and women to be paid the same. The solution is the government doing something about it. What do you think of this solution? So that's B. And the last one, number 4, is A. What can be done to promote greater equality? Okay, what can be done means you have to think of a solution. Is there anyone who has any question about why I have given those answers? I've got here, what are the words in the essay question that help you decide? So in number 1, the words in the essay question that help you decide are, Michael, what are they?
Why?
Yeah. Why what? Why?
Why do you think women
Yes.
generally?
Why? Yeah. Why do you think? Why do you think are the words that help you decide? Okay. Number 1, which is C. Why do you think? Right. So provide an explanation. Why do you think? You have to explain why. So why do you think gives you a clue. In number 2, Tuk Ling.
Yes.
Okay, Tuk Ling, in number 2, what are the words in the essay question that help you decide what sort of essay it is?
I think is do you think?
Correct.
Yes.
Do you think? You're right. Do you think? That's all. Do you think? Okay. Do you think? And the answer is D. Do you think? Evaluate an idea or belief. Okay. Do you agree? You know, do you think? That gives you a clue. It is type D. Number 3, Duknia.
Yes.
What are the words in number 3 that give you a clue as to what sort of essay?
To ensure.
In number 3,
Yeah. Wait.
actually, it is these, Duknia, these ones here, the first 3 words. To what
To what
extent?
Oh,
Yeah. To what extent? You can see here. To what extent? Okay. The answer for this one, by the way, was B. Okay. I know it says to what extent in this one, but it is slightly different. To what extent is asking you to evaluate a solution to this problem. How much should the government interfere in the labor market? Okay, so it's actually asking you to evaluate the solution. What do you think of this solution? And number 4, I know this is maybe a little bit complicated, but I'm going a bit slowly through this, so I hope it makes more sense to you. Number 4, tongue.
Yes.
Okay, tongue. What are the words in essay question 4 that help you decide what sort of essay it is?
Uh, the word.
Yeah, what are the words in this essay question that give you a clue to help you decide what sort of essay it is?
I see like the word
There are
hold up.
four words in this essay. 4 words. Okay, Chojang.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Chojang, what are the 4 words in this essay question? The 4 words in number 4 that give you a clue as to what sort of essay it is.
What can be done?
Yes, well done. What can be done? What can be done? Okay, so we know that 4 is a type A question. What can be done invites you to think of some solution. Does that make sense, Tung?
Yes.
Okay, so if you see the words, what can be done, it's asking you to think of some solution to the problem. So the problem is in the first sentence. All right, then the second sentence, it asks you what can be done. So it is asking you to find a solution. So you know it is a type A essay where you have to think of solutions. Please tell me, everyone, if this is not clear to anyone. Because you have to know straight away what sort of essay you need to write, whether you need to write one that is full of solutions to a problem, whether you need to write your opinion of a solution. They've already given you a solution, such as this one. Should the government intervene in the labor market? Okay, that is a solution to the problem of making sure men and women are paid equally. All right. Provide an explanation or prediction. All right. You have to think of an explanation as what are the main reasons for gender inequality, or tell them what you think of an idea or belief. B and D are quite similar, but whereas one is answering about a problem, this one is about an idea. So they are slightly different. Once you've worked that out, then you know what your 2 main paragraphs are going to be. Now, is there any question about this? Is there anyone who this doesn't make sense? And what you are looking for are the key words in each question. Why do you think? Do you think? To what extent? And what can be done? Okay, they give you clues as to what sort of essay you are going to write. All right. We're going to go back now to the essay that we started writing last week. I'm taking a little bit of time over this because it's important you understand the structure of the essay and what you are trying to do before you start to write. Okay, so a quick review of the timing and structure of the task 2 essay. Michael,
Yes.
I think this is a very appropriate question for you, Michael. How many words should the task 2 essay be? Can you tell me? How many words are you expected to write?
Around 150 words.
No, that is the task 1 essay.
250.
Correct, 250 words. 250 words. Okay, Duknia, does that make sense to you?
Yes, it does.
Okay, 250 words. You should know this by now, 250 words. Tukling. Tukling.
Yes.
How long should you spend writing your task 2 essay? How long?
I remember it's 40 minutes.
Correct. Well done. 40 minutes. Remember, the writing tasks, you have 1 hour. Okay. Task 1 is worth half as many marks as task 2. So obviously you should spend twice as long writing task 2 as you do task 1. If you've got 1 hour, you spend 20 minutes on task 1 and 40 minutes on task 2, because task 2 is worth twice as many marks. Very easy to remember. Okay, Duknia. Oh, sorry, I asked you, Duknia, sorry. Tang.
Yes.
Tang. How long should you spend planning your task 2 essay? So you have a total of 40 minutes, okay? How much of that 40 minutes do you think you should spend planning?
I think around 1 minute.
No, 1 minute doesn't give you very long. Remember, you have to work out what sort of essay it is, okay? And that might take longer than 1 minute because you have to read the essay question and understand it and then think, what sort of essay am I writing? So not 1 minute, Tang. Cho Zhang.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, can you answer that question, Cho Zhang? How long should you spend planning your answer for the task 2 essay?
10.
Planning, yeah. You have to plan before you start to write the task 2 essay, you have to plan it.
I think 5 to 10 minutes.
Close. So everyone, please try to remember this, about 7 to 8 minutes. 7 to 8 minutes, 6, 7, 8 minutes. 6, 7, 8 minutes, okay? So you need to give yourself a little bit of time to work out what the question is, okay, what it means, and what type of essay it is. Is it the sort of essay where you need to think of solutions to a problem? Or is it the sort of essay where they've already given you a solution to a problem and they are asking you, what do you think of this solution? All right, so you need a little bit of time to work that out. So 6, 7, 8 minutes. Cho Zhang. Zung Ha.
Yes.
Okay, Zung Ha, how long at the end of the essay should you try to leave to spend checking your essay? Checking it for grammar, pronunciation, correct words, that sort of thing. How long do you think you should leave for that?
I think 5 minutes.
Maybe 5 minutes? Maybe
Or
about
10.
5 minutes.
5 to 10
10,
minutes.
yeah, I think 10 you won't have enough time to write the essay. 10 is too much. Okay, maybe a maximum of 5 minutes, maybe less. So about 3 or 4. All right, so the last question is for you, Putan. Putan?
I'm here.
Okay, Putan, so if you're going to spend about 6, 7, 8 minutes planning the essay, and maybe about 3, 4, 5 minutes checking the essay, how long do you actually have to write the essay? About. What do you think?
I think I should spend 25 minutes to writing down.
Maybe. I think everyone a bit longer. I think 30. 30, okay, is about the correct length. 30. Now, does this make sense to everyone? Because again, this is important because obviously you don't want to run out of time when you are writing the essay. All right, you want to make sure you can finish the essay and if possible, leave a few minutes at the end for checking. The most important part of this is the planning of the essay. That's why you need to spend about 7 or 8 minutes planning, not 1 minute, because 7 or 8 minutes, you need to, like I say, understand the question and then understand what type of answer they are after. Okay. Do you need to think of solutions? Do you need to look at a solution and give reasons why you think it's good or bad? Okay. Do you need to explain something? Once you've worked that out, then of course you need to think, well, what do I think of this? What are my reasons for this? Okay, so that is easily going to take you 7 or 8 minutes. And then you need to write the essay, which will take you at least 30 minutes. Then hopefully at the end, you will have at least a few minutes to check your spelling, okay, your grammar, check you have the right number of paragraphs. Maybe you'll be in a rush and not have time to check. But as long as you finish the essay, that is the main thing. So you need to give yourself at least 30 minutes to write the main part of the essay. Does this make sense to everyone? Any questions about any of this? Okay. Going back to our question that we have seen before, Putan,
Yeah.
Putan, can you read the essay question again for us, please? All of it.
Women and men are commonly seen as having different strengths and weaknesses. Is it right to exclude male or female from certain profession because of their gender?
Okay, good. Yep. Sorry, Putan, keep reading. Sorry.
Give reason for your answer and include any relevant example from your own knowledge or experience.
Okay, good reading. Thank you, Putan. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is decide what sort of essay this is. Okay, is it an A, B, C, or D? I'm going to ask each of you individually. I will start Hung with you. Just tell me if it's A, B, C, or D. Sorry. I know it's a little bit hard for you to see the question and these at the same time. So what I'm going to do, can I do this? Yes, I can. Okay, I'm just going to copy and paste the question up here for the moment. All right, Tang, can you read the question? Can you see the question?
Yes, I can.
All right. Is it an A, B, C, or D type of question, Tang?
I think it's
What do you think? This is, remember, if this was a real test, this is the first thing you have to work out.
I think it is C.
Okay, C, Cho Zhang.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Cho Zhang, what do you think?
I think it's C too.
You also think C?
Yes.
Okay, Zung Ha.
I think is D.
You go for D? Okay, Putan.
I think it's D.
Michael.
It's D on me.
D. Okay, Tuk Ling.
I think it's D.
And Duk Nia.
I think it's D.
Okay, let's see. The answer is let's have a quick look here. So I'm just looking to see what the keywords are. Is it right to exclude males or females from certain professions because of their gender? I think it could be. I'm not sure, those of you who chose C, that it is a C essay. Okay, they're not asking you to provide an explanation. Okay, they are asking you to evaluate a solution to a problem. And they are also asking you to evaluate an idea or belief. So it's either B or D. So Tang and Cho Zhang, you chose C. All right. So the reason it is B or D, okay, is because they have already given you a solution to this problem. Okay, you have to say whether you think this solution is a good one. Does that make sense, Tang?
Yes.
Okay, so they're asking you to evaluate the solution. Is the solution good or bad to exclude males or females from certain professions? Cho Zhang, does that make sense to you now?
Yes, is.
Good. All right. So again, this is your important first step. So whenever you see an essay question, you need to evaluate. Please write this down, okay? Or I can email it to each of you. In fact, I will do that so you have the exact wording. I will email this to each of you during the week so you know what the 4 different sorts of essays are. And again, this is important because if you don't work out at the start what sort of essay you are writing, there's a good chance your answer will be completely wrong, okay? And even though you've written perfect English, if your answer is a bit wrong, if it's the wrong sort of answer, you will lose marks. Okay, so once you've worked out what sort of essay is, you need to generate ideas. Okay, you've got to think of ideas. You know, what are my reasons for thinking this? All right, so a first thing is, how do you feel about this? I think everyone, for example, last week, you all felt that men and women should be equal where possible. Okay, so that's how all of you felt about that, and that's fine. So you need to look at the ideas behind the question. Now, there are two ideas behind this question. I've given you a clue to the two ideas. Michael.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. The two ideas in this question, Michael. Okay. What is the first idea? Can you please finish sentence one, please, for me?
Man and woman
Yeah. Have what?
common have a different strength and weakness.
Correct. Men and women. That's the first idea in this question. Men and women have different strengths and weaknesses. Okay. So you have to think, is that true or not? That's the first idea. All right. The second idea, excuse me, I'm doing a lot of talking and I meant for you to do a lot of writing, but never mind. It's important that you try to understand this. The second idea, tukling.
Yes.
Okay, what is the second idea in this question? The first idea is that men and women have different strengths and weaknesses. What is the second idea in this? Men and women should what?
Have an equality.
Men and women, that's not quite the idea. Men and women should have equality. That is an answer to the question, but it's not part of what is in the question. So the first part of the question is men and women have different strengths and weaknesses. Therefore, men and women should do what? Tukling? If men and women have different strengths and weaknesses, then men and women should. Can you tell me before I tell you?
I have no idea.
Okay, it should be men and women. If men and women have different strengths and weaknesses, then maybe men and women should do different jobs.
Yeah.
Okay, does that make sense now?
Yeah.
Okay, so these are the two ideas in this essay. Okay, men and women. If men and women have different strengths and weaknesses, maybe men and women should do different jobs. Okay, so those are the two ideas in this that you have to think about. Duknia,
Yes.
can you give me an example of a job that men would be better at than women?
That men would be better at.
Yeah, can you give me an example of a job? If men and women have different strengths and weaknesses, okay, so what is an example of a job that men might be better at than women? What do you think?
I think I'm not assuming that men are like stronger, but I think a builder, men could be better at building.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine,
Yeah.
because I think men are usually stronger. Okay,
Yeah.
men are usually stronger.
Yeah.
Sure, that's right. But men are usually stronger than women, aren't they? Usually.
Yeah, they usually.
Usually. I know there are very strong women, of course, around, but men are usually stronger. So men, builder is a good one. Okay. Tongue.
Yes.
Okay, what is a job? So if men are good at building things because of their strengths, maybe what is a job that women might be better at because of their strength?
Woman's strength or what?
Yeah, I mean strengths in a general sense, not strength as in strong muscles. But if men and women are different, what is a job do you think women might be better at? Maybe.
It may be teachers.
Okay, teachers. Why is that, Tung? Why are women better teachers?
Because like a woman is softly and easy, like it's easier to communicate and understanding the child.
Okay, good. You have some good ideas. I mean, the best one is women are maybe better at communicating than men. Do you think that's right, Tongue? Maybe.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
maybe.
that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
yeah,
think
maybe.
that's right.
Yeah, maybe women are better at communicating than men. So women might make better teachers, okay, or women might make better reporters than men because of this. All right, so we've already done the first paragraph. Okay, next week I'm going to get you to write all this. I was hoping to get you to write this now, but we're going to run out of time. So remember, you've already done the first paragraph for this essay where you paraphrased the question, okay, and you gave your opinion, your thesis statement, where you said, men and women should do the same sort of job wherever possible. Okay, so in your second paragraph, okay, you need to look at the two ideas behind this question. And the two ideas we have are that men and women do have different strengths and weaknesses, okay? And if that is true, then men and women should do different jobs. And if men and women should do different jobs, what are examples of those jobs? Does that make sense to everyone? So that is what your second paragraph should be about. Does anyone have any questions about that? Okay, so then we go on to the third paragraph. Remember, there are really only 4 paragraphs in this essay. The fourth paragraph is going to be a conclusion. Okay, so the second and third paragraphs are where you give your ideas. So in the third paragraph, you might look at something. Can anyone tell me before I tell you? In the second paragraph, you're going to look at men and women do have some different strengths, okay? Men are physically stronger generally, so maybe they are better at jobs like building, okay, where you have to lift things. Some women might be better at communicating, so maybe women might be better at teaching. What is the opposite of that? Anyone tell me? I know you've been thinking a long time. Okay, the third paragraph should be, what are the advantages of having women in building, okay, and men in teaching? Zung Ha.
Yes.
What is an advantage? Can you tell me an advantage of what it might be to have a woman involved in building?
I think.
Can you think of an advantage? I can think of one.
First, I think it will change people's mind that women aren't suitable for building jobs. And
Okay, that's good. Yeah.
Second one is when the building are finished, it will be more prettier and stronger because women are very careful at things.
Okay, so women are careful. Also, women, remember we talked before, I mentioned before about maybe some women are better communicators than men. All right. So having women involved in building, Zung Ha, maybe the building will happen faster and more smoothly because women are better at talking about the ideas for the building. Does that make sense, Zung Ha?
Yes.
Yeah, because women maybe are better communicators. Now, I'm saying maybe for all of this because obviously it's not that easy. Okay, you can't just say women are better communicators, men are better at strength things. Okay, That is stereotyping men and women, and that's not correct. So, but in third paragraph, all right, you need to look at the advantage of swapping them around. What if women were builders? What would be good about that? What if men were teachers? Bhutan.
I'm here.
What would be an advantage of having men being teachers instead of women? By teachers, I don't mean my sort of teacher, but having actually a man in front of a class of, say, 10-year-olds, 10-year-old children, having a man there instead of a woman. What would be an advantage? Can you think of one? Not sure?
Let me think.
Okay, there is Michael. Michael,
Yes.
what would be an advantage of having a man teacher, a male teacher, okay, in front of a class of 10-year-olds instead of a woman?
Maybe a man will bring more fun and curious to the children.
Maybe. I'm thinking of something a bit more than that, though, not just fun, because, of course, women can be fun as well, of course. Okay? I'm thinking of something else. Tuk Lin? I'll ask each of you, see if you can think of an
I think-
advantage. Having a man teaching 10-year-olds instead of a woman.
I think it's the man is more strict than the woman.
Maybe, but that's not what I'm thinking of. Duknia? Having a man instead of a woman in front of a class of 10-year-olds.
I don't know what to say.
Okay, that's fine. Tongue?
Yeah.
Can you think of an advantage? Having a man instead of a woman in front of a class of 10-year-olds?
I think like they have the same I don't know, like I think there is but there is like not many advantage.
Not many advantages. There is one I can think of. Okay, sound like you are beating around the bush, Tang. Okay, all right. Cho Zhang.
Yes, I'm here.
Can you think of an advantage of having a man teaching 10-year-olds instead of a woman?
Maybe when men teachers they are tend to think really logically and straightforwardly, so that's right.
Maybe, but that's unfair to women, I think, Cho Zhang. Women can also think logically. There's something else I'm thinking of. Last one, then we'll finish the lesson. Zungha.
Yes.
Can you think of an advantage of having a man in front of a class of 10-year-olds?
I can't think of anything.
Okay, I'll tell you all quickly, and then we will finish the class. Half the class of 10-year-olds will be what, Michael? Half the class of 10-year-olds will be what?
Half the class of them will be females.
Yes, correct. So the other half will be what?
Females.
Correct. If you have a male teacher in front of the 10-year-olds, they will be a role model, okay?
Oh.
For the boys, okay? All right, the boys, otherwise the boys will spend all year with a female teacher, okay? And they might not learn the sort of things that maybe boys like to learn, but a male teacher will be a role model to help them with that. Does that make sense, Michael?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone. So it's nothing to do with men being stricter or more logical or anything like that. Okay, women can do those things just as well. And you all know that, of course. Okay, it's to do with the male being a role model for the boys in the class, also the girls in the class. Okay, it's good to have both a male and female teacher I'm sure you know this already. So you can learn how the different genders behave. Okay. Does that make sense, Tuk Ling?
Yes.
Okay, so the advantage of having a male in front of a class teaching is they are a role model. Show boys how to behave. Okay, the advantage of having females, women, working on something like building, engineering, is maybe if they have better communication skills, things might go more smoothly. All right, so that is what your third paragraph is going to be about. So next week, we will continue this and I'll get you to do the writing for the second and third paragraphs. Okay, sorry, I've gone a little bit over time and I've done a lot of talking and you haven't done any writing. But the main thing to take out of this lesson, and I will send this to you by email, okay, is that when you are preparing for the task 2 essay, okay, one of the first things you have to do as part of your planning is to work out what sort of essay it is. There are 4 sorts of essays, okay, and these are the sorts of essays there are, you can see, and these are the words that give you a clue. And you need to know this because you need to be able to structure your answer around the sort of essay that it is. Okay, I hope that makes sense. I will send this to you during the week. Okay, that is the end of the lesson for today. Thank you, everyone. Okay, I will turn off the stop share now. Okay, before I go, any questions? Any questions? No questions? All right, everyone. Okay, I won't hold you up anymore. I've kept you too long already. Tuk Ling, I will see you next Sunday morning. All right?
Yeah.
I look forward to that. Okay, and the rest of you, I will see next Sunday afternoon. I hope you all have a very happy week. All right, again, thank you for concentrating. I know I've talked a lot. Next week, you will do the writing. Okay, everyone, bye for now.
Bye, Mr. Rick.
Bye. Thank you,
Bye, Mr. Rick.
everyone.
Chào bác.
Bye. Bye.
Oh,
Michael, while you're still there,
okay.
Michael.
Yeah.
Michael.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, that's good, Michael. I meant to ask someone about. Now, do you understand everything I'm saying, Michael?
Yeah, I do, but
Please tell me. Don't beat
might
around.
want to-
Yeah, don't beat around the bush, Michael. Please tell me. Okay,
Alright.
please tell me. Okay.
Don't go around the bus.
Like
Yeah,
I
don't
might
beat
want to
around the bush.
continue practicing on like the section of how do we notice on the A, B, C, and D.
Yes. Yeah.
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 I want
Okay.
to practice more.
Sure. Okay. So I will send you those. Okay. I know it's a little bit complicated, but once you are used to it, it's not so hard, Michael. It's
Yeah.
not so hard. Okay. Like I was trying to say, all you need to work out is, are they asking me for some solutions? Okay. Or are they asking me for some suggestions, what I think of their solution? Okay.
Yes.
Those are the main things. Those are the main 2 things you need to work out. Okay, so do they want me to think of some ideas to help solve the problem? Right? Or do they want me to think of some ideas about their solution to the problem? That makes sense, Michael?
Yes, that makes sense.
That makes sense. Okay, but I will send you all of those. All right.
All right, thank you.
Or Mrs. Hart, then, and we will discuss them a bit further next week.
All right.
Okay. Now, yeah. Now, how is everything else with you, Michael?
With what's current
With everything. With everything. How is your new apartment?
My new apartment is pretty great. I don't have to take stress from my neighbors anymore.
Good.
And the
Excellent.
room is pretty free, so I can play around and do my activities.
Great. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm pleased to hear that. So it's less stressful for you now. Less
Yeah.
stressful. Yeah, that's good.
For my
That's
parents
great.
too.
And for your parents too. No, that's great, Michael. And is everything going okay at school?
Currently, I am having a pre-stage.
Sorry, you're
On-
having a
Pre-stage.
pre-stage?
Pre.
Yeah.
Yeah. PREACTITAG.
Prestige.
Yeah.
Yeah. What does that mean?
Cái
It
đó là gì
means
con?
nó giống kiểu một cái upgrade đi ba.
Ờ. Ở trường ấy hả?
Và
Thế là chương trình về tiếng Anh hay là về cái gì?
không, con kiểu con được lên chức rồi ba.
Ok. Yes. Thế giờ con lên chức gì ở đấy ở trường? Oh, congratulations. Thế là gì?
Con kiểu được, nói
Con
chung
làm gì ở
là
trường?
con làm nhiều hoạt động hơn ở trường rồi à.
Okay. So teacher, he joins many activities at school.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and
Many
of course
activities, yeah.
Yes, and you know that he's very a nice voice, a nice voice. Yeah, so yeah, you know that.
I know that.
Yeah,
I know that.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
but because I'm taking you in the part. Why he's talking about that?
Right.
Because so now he's nominated to another position, a higher position in managing and monitoring the program, something like
Right.
that.
I understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, congratulations, Mike. Congratulations. Okay, that's good. Yeah. So I just wanted to check with you. So again, sorry to keep you waiting, Michael, but I just wanted to check with you that just everything is okay and that you are happy with everything. Okay.
It's all right. I'm being pretty happy right.
Okay, that's good. That's good. And it must be good having your own room. Finally, you now have your own room.
Yeah.
Thế bây giờ chuyển đến tận khu vực nào con?
Con chuyển ngay sang Kim Mã rồi bác.
Ôi sướng thế. Thế hả? Ok, congratulations.
Con ra gần nhà ông bà ngoại con.
Okay, yeah, it's good, very good news. Thế là con mua nhà mới hay là đi nghỉ thuê?
Đi thuê thôi bạn. Con mua được nhà.
Okay, yes. Yeah,
All right,
okay, thank you.
Thank you, Michael. So I just wanted to check, that's all. Make sure you're okay.
Yeah.
All right?
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. All right. All right, Michael. So please enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you get a chance to rest, and I will see you next Sunday.
Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. Rick.
Okay, goodbye, Michael.
Okay, bye con nhé. Bye
Con
con.
chào bạn.
Chào con.